My name is Yantha. I am 16 years old. The last few months have been nothing but stress for me, not because of the living cert which is coming up. In February, my mom received a letter from the deportation department. The letter said that we had to leave Ireland and go back to the Congo. I spent days wondering what would it be like if they actually send us back to the Congo, where we will live and how. In Ireland, I almost have everything. I don't have to worry about things like I used to before. In the Congo, there were a lot of things going on. The war, thousands of people dying each day. That was the main reason why we migrated here. Even now, there's still war going on. If an Irish girl had to go back, I don't think they will even survive one day. Like sometimes you do days without eating. If I move back here, there's a good chance that I will live in the street because I don't think my mom would be able to afford things and the house, the education, so it'd be really hard going back.
Other children that are in the asylum process, they come here, they integrate, they are here for 5, 6, up to about 10 years. And they've made home here, they've made friends, and this is their home now. And all of a sudden, they have to be uprooted in the middle of preparing for your living set. And you have to go back to a conflict zone.
In Congo, there's really just one class for all the students, maybe 50 to 60 students and one teacher in the class. There's not really much noise because when you do something, like the teacher can punish you by maybe beating you up or something. So everybody listens to the teacher. Watching somebody die is it's hard. And just seeing people shooting from different angles and you don't really know, you don't really know if yourself you're gonna be shot in a minute. So you just have to keep running and you never know. Like, it's really hard because you never know if you're gonna find your family again or your dad or mom will be shot as well, and you never know if you're gonna find them or if all of you is gonna be reunited again.
One major issue is the issue of translation and the fact that people are not conversant in English, to a point whereby they do not understand the system, they do not understand what the person that they're faced with is saying, and they do not have the language that can question whatever they need to understand. They do not have the language that can question the whole picture so that they can make an informed decision.
I say my husband, somebody tell me my husband is in prison, in the jail, in Likasi. Likasi is not in Kinshasa. It's far away. You have to take a flight. They told me, they reject me and say, we trying to find your husband in Makala. That one is in Kinshasa. It's like I say, my husband is in Cork. They tell me, we didn't find your husband in Dublin. You see, it's very wrong.
My mother she's really down because there's a lot of money as well to spend on the lawyers. You have to pay money, which we don't really get social money. Yeah, most girls of my age, at this age, like they don't really have education. So most of them maybe go into prostitute because there's no way to pay school and have nothing to do.
If you look at the DRC, for example, and if you look at the fact that it is a conflict country, you have hundreds and thousands of girls and women that are raped all the time with impunity. There's no justice for those women and girls. You know, the perpetrators are not brought to book because sometimes they are the government, state security structures that obviously are working and using rape as a weapon of war. So as a result, a lot of women and girls do not have the social and legal protection that they need, to be prevented from these perpetrators, and the perpetrators actually are not prosecuted. So we are sending Yantha back, and we are sending her family back into the hands of very vile people. So I think they have to put on a human face. They have to consider the fact that this is a conflict zone and this is a corrupt government, and it is a malfunctional government, and it is dangerous and lethal for them to be sent back home.